Hello Aries, and welcome to your reading. Aries, in today's reading we're using the Trash Animals Oracle, the Grateful Dead Tarot, and the Universal Weight. Let's jump right into it. We're focusing the energy around kind of your foundation, where you feel at home. Okay, we have Mars. This is specifically covering the Mars in Cancer transit from September 4th through November 3rd. So this is about our foundation, what makes us feel at home. With that Mars energy, there can be like a, it's a little bit aggressive, so there can be, a feeling of overwhelm coming up, a little bit of moodiness, some intense emotions, possibly even anger. Mars in Cancer can be very passive aggressive, but it can also, on the higher vibration, can be very loyal and protective. Okay, so this has to do with the fourth house of relationships. Well, not really, it's really your home, your roots, your family, okay, where you feel at home specifically. So let's see what's going on for you, my beautiful Aries. This is a general reading. Only take the messages that resonate. Leave the rest. Feel free to flip the roles, switch them. Just don't squish them into your situation if they don't make any sense. Check your other placements, and cross watchers, you're always welcome. So for this specific reading, checking your moon sign might be a very good idea because Cancer is ruled by the moon. We also just recently had that full moon, partial lunar eclipse in Pisces. So some radical changes coming up. We are ending Virgo season, moving into Libra season, and tomorrow on the 22nd we have the autumnal equinox. So there is an energy of like the veil thinning from the equinox through to Samhain, and then we have what's the day after Samhain? Samhain would be November 1st. Is it the Day of the Dead on the 2nd? I'm not remembering, but all around that Halloween time on the 31st of October is when they celebrate Halloween. So there is an energy of thinning of the veil at this time, especially with all the outer planets in retrograde motion. Jupiter is the only planet going direct other than the personal planets. And Jupiter expands the energy around it. So all this retrograde action is like cleaning up some things in Capricorn, cleaning up things when it comes to Pluto. We have Chiron in retrograde, the North Node's in retrograde. It's a lot. So let's see what's going on. The energies have been intense. The Schumann resonance is back doing, kind of stabilizing. We had a X 4.54 solar flare last week. So you could be feeling this energy as well in lots of different ways on a very physical level. So make sure you're taking the best care of yourself, hydrating, getting good sleep, eating what your body is calling for. What's going on, please, for Aries? Cards taken forever. Vision with the fox. Okay, and this came out in your pre-shuffle, the dumpster fire. Upheaval or revelation. Okay, so this card's been coming up quite a bit as well. It does feel like there's a lot of people moving or seeing where they want to be. Maybe you're feeling like you're in a box right now, wanting to, expand in some way. And this will take a certain level of strength, courage, bravery. Let's see, I'll read to you from the guidebook. The dumpster fire at the bottom of the deck says, suddenly life got flipped and turned upside down. You suffered a significant change and must abandon what you once knew in search of new truths. Slowly or all at once, these foundational changes are never easy, and you might be wrestling with a variety of emotions. However, in times of change, we find the strength to grow, reflect, and reinterpret our will to survive. This is very much retrograde energy. Plus, there is probably another dumpster one block over, so it's all good. Okay, this is asking you if you're letting change kind of freeze you in place, is, you know, upheaval, things being kind of chaotic, more familiar to you than actually being in a state of peace. And then with the fox, it says, foxes have great vision, daytime, nighttime, it doesn't matter. Their good vision helps them spot a yummy morsel that didn't quite make it to the trash, as well as helping them perfectly execute their plans and pounce at just the right time to catch their prey. How do you tap into your power of sight? Are you more focused on seeing what is right in front of you, or having a vision of what you want to accomplish in the future? So I feel like this is, yeah, these are like some goals, especially with this navigation card, like going somewhere, or you want to go somewhere. All right, let's see what's going on for Aries. Pardon me, my water just splashed. What do you have for the collective spirit, Aries? What do they need to know for their highest good? We're going to find out where you're at, where you've been, and where you're going. So this eclipse that we just had is linked to the eclipse from 2016. So anything that was going around or going on in your life from like 2015 to 2017 could be a lot of that energy surrounding this eclipse that we just had. What day was that? The 17th. Yeah. And that eclipse also jump-started the eclipse cycle for until, I believe it goes till like 2027. And then we have another, we have the annular solar eclipse in Libra on October 2nd as well. So eclipse energies are really about closing out cycles. So, but again, in this reading, we're focusing specifically on your foundation, where you feel at home, Mars energy, that kind of warrior energy. And Mars will be retrograde in Cancer later on this year, and then it'll go a little bit into Leo and then back into Cancer through 2025. So it's going to spend some time there. So if this isn't something that you decide on now or take action on now, because Mars is that kind of energy of, you know, going after what you want. This is Aries energy. You will have an opportunity to revisit that at the end of the year. So let's see what's going on. Where are we at for Aries spirit? What's going on for Aries with Mars and Cancer? What's going on for Aries, please? What's going on for Aries? Thank you. And you have the Two of Bolts. So this is the Two of Fire or Two of Wands. It's kind of like a crossroads energy, you know. It could be, you know, which direction, which path you want to go on. The Two of Wands talks about, you know, progress, having some options or choices. Like it's, you know, going in, having the will and desire to choose a path here. And you have Nine of Skulls. Skulls are air energy or swords. The Knight of Bears or Pentacles. And the Two of Skulls, swords, with the Nine of Roses, which are cups. Okay. So I feel like there's some wish that you've been contemplating. Okay, maybe yeah, it's like there's some kind of energy that you felt very kind of stuck in. Okay, there could be some conflict going on here, but there's something that feels like a lot of responsibility, maybe some dream that you have or hope or wish. You're kind of at a crossroads here. Okay, this could have to do with your, you know, your independence even, because the Nine of Skulls is, you know, nines tend to be, you know, most of the energy here feels a little bit stuck about, you know, some sort of hope or dream or wish that you have. There could be some fear about which choice to make, which direction to go in. I feel like you're being very thoughtful and methodical about this. It could be a move as well. I'm noticing the mountains and the water, even these flatlands that this skeleton is sitting on. These cards are so cute. Aren't they cute? All right. I kind of want one more on that. What's the two of fire? I mean, it is a general reading, so what's the two of fire? Okay. And we have